It's a bit of a mission to get down here. I'm going to have to be very careful. But there used to be an old refuse tippy thing happening over here. You can probably see some metal or iron over there. People used to dump all their rubbish down there, and now it's all fallen down the cliffs and onto the beach. So that's where I'm heading. Just slid down there on my backside. Kept saying to Cooper dog, you go before me and run so I don't fall on you. Hopefully there'll be an easier way of getting back up. I don't know. Hopefully I'll find it because that's really slippy. Let's hope it's worth it as I look for sea glass. And let's face it, this is a fantastic spot to start. I think I'm going to be successful. I think I'm going to be extremely successful here today. This is the first time I've been here when the tide's at. I don't think you're going to be able to get up here, Bubby. Give it a go, buddy. Okay, he's going to do it. And I've already found some sea glass. And this is a new passion for me after watching so many YouTube channels on mudlarking. Nicola White, Northern Mudlarks, Sci-Fines, Mud Pies. Just sort of binge watching what people were finding. Bottles, sea glass, artifacts, and I just thought, Tasmania, why am I not looking? So I started on the property I'm on and found bottle stoppers and old bottles and just thought, there's a lot of history here, not as ancient as the UK, but still relevant and really interesting to me. But sea glass is what I wanted because it's so pretty and I want to use it to put in vases at home. So this part of the beach is hard to get to. And I'm glad the tide is out so I didn't plunge into the ocean when I came down that cliff. But see what I can find today, and if not, I'll just enjoy it for what it is because it's so beautiful here. And Cooper loves it too. He can scamper around with nobody around. There's nobody here, which is brilliant. Isn't it, darling? Come on, buddy, let's go look for sea glass. Pretty. Might be time for some new Wellington boots, Cooper. These ones are slightly cracked, but they're still waterproof because they've got neoprene. Ah, not quite polished enough. I'm actually quite amazed to find so many highly polished jewel-like ones down here. Hope I find them today, because it takes something like between 20 to 40 years to probably do that, and 100 to 200 years to really tumble it into little jewels. So it's quite an effort. And I'm going to probably let that one tumble for a couple more decades and keep looking. There's lots of beautiful stones here. Gem-like stones, actually. There's another thing I could look into. What kind of minerals are down here? Because I'm sure there's plenty. These are beautiful. Oh, look at this one. So pretty. Great. Cooper keeps following me and going, what have you lost? Can I help you find it? Are you looking for a bone? He's never seen me bending over so much down the beach. Usually I'm throwing the ball for him. One of these seagulls has had a bit of a lunch on this log. Oh, poor crab. Made a good work of that, haven't they? I wonder if this is where all my lost socks go. on a journey to the beach, because by gosh, I have a lot of odd socks, and now somebody else somewhere has an odd sock too. Welcome to the club. Now here's a tip for anyone who wants to do this kind of beach combing and you're looking down. Remember that there are trees like this, low hanging, because I've just smacked my head on that one and it bloody hurt. Cooper, why didn't you warn me about that branch? Stop laughing. Wasn't funny. Gosh, you wouldn't make much of a CNI dog, would you? Let me walk into that. And I've still got to walk back through all of that, so I'm going to have to concentrate, because you're not going to be much help. Head still hurts. Anyway, look at this interesting thing. It's a big metal bar with lots of crustacean on it, and next to it this, whatever this is. I'd like to take that home, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to shimmy up the bank with weight. Might just leave it here and come back with a stronger bag. That just looks like melted steel. Interesting. I'd like to clean that up, have a look what it is. Whatever it is, one thing's for sure, it's old as. So, continue with my concussion and see what else I can find. What are these weird rocks? They're only in one part of the beach. This one's small enough for me to take home. I'll take it home and ask somebody. I was just about to say that today is an amber day, and then I stopped. I'm absolutely rubbish at doing this, aren't I? Here we go. Check out that one. Not amber at all. Oh, it's beautiful and smooth. Bottom of the bottle, easily. Gorgeous. I love it. Right, I'm going to move back this way, even though it's in the shade, away from the hit your head tree situation over here. And also because I heard somebody behind me say, where is it? And either there's someone else down here, my dog can speak, or someone is wondering from a past life why I picked up their relic. Considering that two of those are really remote and somebody else could be down here, I don't really want to end up on the news tonight, so I'll move back this way. Actually, sound travels along this coastline, so they could have said that down the road. I'm pretty sure my dog would have barked if there was someone on the beach with me. But considering I'm bending down looking at the ground, I'm going to miss things, so let's move along here. This bit of the beach is heaps better, so much more stuff. Look at this beautiful stone. What is that? I'm sure I can look at it. Oh, I just saw a bit of sea glass. Oh, it's a beautiful one. Oh, it's a chunky one. It's that icy blue colour. Oh, this might be the better end of the beach. Oh, I found out the other end. Well, I did find a nice big chunky bit, but mainly amber. Oh, I like that. But I like that more. What is that? Amazing. I went wandering up the beach that way, and then I lost my handbag and I couldn't find it. This is turning into one heck of a day. But I found it now, and I think it's time to head home and not be too greedy. I've got some really nice sea glass. I might put them all out on a rock and photograph them. But for a second attempt, a few injuries. Not bad. This is the only piece of plastic that I have found down here today. Well, Cooper found it. I think he thought something was in it to eat. And so I'll take that home and dispose of that. But when you consider the length of a beach that I've just walked, and that's the only bit of plastic, I'm impressed. Oh, wow. Someone's put a rope round a tree all the way down here to the beach. I can climb out. I'm so happy. I really didn't want to go back the way I came. Oh, bless their cotton socks. It must be for a boat. Oh, bless their cotton sock. Yeah, I should be able to get up that. No problems. Bye, beach. It's getting late. I really need to stay down here that long. Made it. Someone else didn't. Little wallaby skull. Right here. As I came up from the beach. Yes. I have to remember that rope's there. They're equally as useful to get down on. All these bottles to be cleaned up and researched. It's quite a lengthy process. I am enjoying it and I'm taking my time because some of them are quite fragile. Isn't that right, Babs? We don't want to rush it, do we? No. Well, the only piece of porcelain she's interested in is her feeding bowl right there. Soon, darling. And here are some of the cleaned ones. And I get down a little bit of a rabbit hole when I find that they have a name on them and I research it. Way too long. But it is interesting. And these will all go over into the tea room where there's a bookshelf and we'll put them on display as part of the history of the farm. And some of them are really old, so I am thrilled. Some of them are quite bizarre too. More on that later. It all started with glass bottle stoppers. And here they are, little gems. I quite like these two pieces of pottery that I found together. When I put them together just to collect them, I realised that it was part of a ginger bottle, but then the little bit of pattern tile looks like a GI, so I've got my ginger. It amused me. I thought I'd share it.